Good morning, day 29 out here on the AT. And I think it's gonna be a great day. I'm about 2 miles into a total of 13 and a half mile day, so a pretty short day for me. But I also need to run into town. I'd like to get a ride into town. Here there are a couple of restaurants there, so if I have time, I can maybe check that out. I've got one big climb coming up. But right now, I'm headed down into a nice creek river system. So I'll be down there, kind of like I was yesterday, I think. So hopefully that'll be nice, lush, rhododendron thick, level trail. I'm crossing my first stream. Basically, I'm just gonna follow this down, use that watershed to go over to another ridgeline, I think. And then it's up, up, up. Look at this trail up to Laurel Falls here in the Pond Wilderness. Look at this. It's just a beautiful walk in the morning. Right along the rushing cascades, through the rhododendron thickets, the smell of sweet pine. This is about as good as it gets. Look at these great cliffs. It says interesting cliffs in the guide. I'd say so. Very interesting. So far, I am very, very impressed with this pond wilderness. Wow. Well, I'm leaving the land of waters and I'm heading up now 3 miles, 1,700 feet. So should be a pretty steep climb. It's the big climb for the day, and then it's downhill to the lake. So I'm gonna eat my pack of Oreos and get climbing up that hill. Wow, that was the climb. Got to have at least one tough one every day. At least one. I'm coming down now from Pond Mountain, 1 mile from the junction with the road. Also Watauga Lake, and also Boots Off Hostel. Well, not surprisingly, I messed up. It's clearly marked on the AWOL guide, but it wasn't marked at all on the Far Out app that there's no camping on this side of Watauga Lake. So that is not an option. It's another 9 miles to the shelter. Not going to do that. So leaves me with not really a whole lot of options. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go to Boots Off, which is really trying to hold off from any kind of hostel until I get to Damascus. But hopefully, I'm sure they have a tent site available, something on the cheap. So that's always what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna wrap up here at Dollar General, maybe go to Subway and get a sandwich for dinner, and head on over to Boots Off Hostel. I can't leave town without getting dinner for tonight. And just like that, I'm here at Boots Off Hostel. Got a ride from the shuttle. They just came and picked me up right at their Subway, and I'm gonna go check in. Had a great shower in the awesome showers here at Boots Off. I love those showers. And finished up my dinner from Subway, got my resupply all packed away, had a great conversation, and now we're gonna have some s'mores by the fire.
What time y'all will be heading out tomorrow? Never.
Had a great night here at Boots Off Hostel. Just top notch. Thanks Pringles and Grumpy. Grumpy gave me a ride from the Subway yesterday, and Pringles got me all checked in and everything set up. So great place. Definitely come by here. This is one of the premier hostels on the AT, and one of the best so far. I'd say this and Laughing Heart have been my two favorite, but I won't get into that right now. I'm headed down to breakfast. They do a small breakfast up here, donuts and everything, coffee. But down here, we've got a special event going on, so let's check this out.
Yeah, it's real fun when
I'm finishing up my morning here at Boots Off. I had breakfast. I had breakfast and a half. Just hung out for about 45 minutes, just talking with fellow hikers. And Pringles, she's running Boots Off this year. Just great conversation, great people. I would say I wasted too much time here, but of course it's not time wasted. It's time well spent. But I'm back on trail now, or at least heading that way. Got a good day ahead of me. Got a few change of plans, as is just the norm around here. So I'll go over those in a little bit. Let me get on trail, get down by the lake, start getting some views in, get my legs warmed up, and I'll chat with you later. Since plans changed yesterday, that's gonna switch things up, I think, moving forward into Damascus. I was planning on getting a hostel in Damascus, but I don't need to do that anymore. I've got everything recharged, got all my laundry done, and got a 2-day resupply. So I will go ahead and resupply in Damascus, but I can go ahead and move on through and go on to Grayson Highlands. And hopefully I can get enough there at Damascus to get me through Grayson Highlands, and then resupply after that. So that's the plan. I do have one other thing to talk about. I had my second gear failure. I'll show you that when I sit down here in a little bit for lunch. But right now, I'm gonna get to hiking up this ridge. I got a lot of climbing today to get up to basically this ridge line that I'll then follow all the way to Damascus. So once I get up there, it's a little over 4,000 feet, I think. Once I get up there, should be a pretty nice trek. As you can imagine, there's not a lot of water on top of the ridge line, but I'm gonna take advantage of the spring right here. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my water, relax, go ahead and take a lunch break. It's about 12:30, and go from there. Lighten my pack a little bit. Let me go ahead and show you my second gear malfunction here. So this is the top of the backpack. I used to put my tent on top, and then the strap comes over the top, and you cinch it down on a little buckle. Well, that piece broke. So now there's no way for me to secure it. So I've just kind of wrap it through and pull it tight, kind of tie it off a little bit. So it's not the end of the world, but it's not very practical either. And I really don't see a way to repair this. I can slide this off, or actually I can't slide it off because of this knot. So I have to take that off, which I just may do. Just keep it a simple band and tie it off. But that's what I've got. Today's been tough. A lot of ups and downs as usual, but this time with the sun. It's pretty warm today. I don't know, probably in the 70s. And that blazing sun, no leaves on the trees. So kind of zaps a lot out of you. I stayed hydrated, but like I said, it still just zaps it out of you. Just a taste of things to come. So I'm gonna get water here at the spring. It's a nice little leaf someone has set up there, and head up to the shelter. Had a good night tonight. Dinner was good. Just a little bit of ramen tonight. Keeping it simple. Did 16 for today, so not a big day. It was nice. It was tough, that's for sure. That sun, like I said before, was definitely a difference. So just something else to contend with, something else to get used to. So tomorrow is basically get as close to Damascus as I can to set myself up to get into Damascus the next day. So I'm gonna get to bed early, try to get an early start tomorrow, and get ahead on that. So it's 24, 25, I think, to get into Damascus. So I'll try to do, like I said, as many as I can. So get up early. Hopefully tomorrow's a good day. Got some rain coming in tonight and tomorrow morning. So just going to get my desserts together and enjoy some food. Nothing left to do but eat my candy bars.